Hello and welcome to Insights. This is Hari Kumar. Kerala is experiencing a severe financial crisis at present. Both Kerala Finance Minister K.N. Balagopal and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman agree that the state economy is experiencing a perfect storm, but they differ on the reasons for it. And both of them cite data also, which is contradicting, that baffles the common man. The reason is that when it comes to economy, you can cherry pick data that proves your point or buttress your point. Now, before going into it, let us check the recent developments. Now, Kerala government has gone to Supreme Court of India to seeking permission to borrow more to overcome the present crisis. The state government has sought permission to borrow over rupees 28,000 crore, and as a first tranche, the Supreme Court has given permission to borrow over rupees 13,000 crore, and moreover, the Supreme Court has asked the Union government to consider giving a one-time package to Kerala to overcome the crisis. The Union government has informed that it is willing to give a one-time aid of rupees 5,000 crore to Kerala to overcome the crisis. Now let us go back to the arguments of Nirmala Sitharaman and K.N. Balagopal. Nirmala Sitharaman says that the reason for the financial crisis in Kerala is financial mismanagement. She quoted an RBI report that said that Kerala is one of the three worst managed states in India, the other two being Bengal and Punjab. And this is the reason for the present crisis, she says. Now, Kerala Finance Minister says the amount given to Kerala as share of the state from the central pool of or divisible pool of taxes has come down. He noted that during the 10th Finance Commission, that was in 1990s, Kerala got almost 3.88% from the central pool of taxes, divisible pool of taxes. It came down to 1.92% during the 15th Finance Commission. The 15th Finance Commission recommendations are applicable from 2021 to 26, that is currently. So percentage wise, the share of taxes got by Kerala from the center has come down. That is the point of K.N. Balagopal. But Nirmala Sitharaman rebuts it, citing absolute numbers. She says that during the period 2004 to 14, that was when UPA government was in power, Kerala got rupees 46,303 crore as tax share from the center. However, after Narendra Modi came to power in 2014, till the period of 2023, that is 10 years, the actual amount received by Kerala as share of taxes was rupees 1,50,140 crores. That means a hike of 224%, which is huge. And when it comes to grants and other aids, Nirmala Sitharaman says during the UPA period from 2004 to 14, the amount received by Kerala was rupees 25,629 crore. But during 2014-23 period, the Kerala got rupees 1,43,117 crore, and again that means a staggering rise of 458%. So she says that the figures prove or figures rebut the claim of Kerala government or the complaint of Kerala government that it has been subjected to discrimination. Now, again, there is another point. The Finance Commission of course, decides share of each state from the central pool of taxes based on certain yardsticks, which may include the population, the difference in income between the highest income state in India and the state which has the lowest income, and there are parameters like that. So when these parameters are fixed by Finance Commission, it means Kerala has failed to raise their arguments or points. Again, the reason it seems that Kerala government has failed to present their case before Finance Commissions properly, and this happens almost every time. Now, let us check about the reason for the financial crisis. This is simple. Even right from small families to government to companies, financial crisis occurs when your expenditure is more than your income. And to meet that, you go and take or borrow or take debts. And what is the debt of Kerala at present? According to the statistics of RBI, the debt of Kerala in 2024 was is rupees 4.29 lakh crore. This is the debt of Kerala. And is this debt sustainable? Is this a healthy debt? This is the question. Now, everybody wants to borrow, especially Malayalis, because you don't want to limit your expenditure. This is what Kerala government also says. The Kerala government claims that it is spending huge amount on health front, healthcare sector and education sector. So they claim that it is the high expenditure on the human development front that causes the crisis. Let us check if the government is honest in their arguments. Actually, even if a single individual wants to take a loan, suppose I have got an income of rupees 10 lakh, can I take a loan of 20 lakh? Absolutely not. I may be able to take a fair amount which I can repay. So even for a state that is applicable, and according to and this has been fixed by finance commissions. So according to that, ideally a state can borrow 25% of the gross state domestic product, that is GSDP. That is the healthy debt. But look at the debt, GSDP to debt ratio of Kerala. This is something around 35%. And the opposition leader and many of the opposition MLAs have alleged in assembly that the state has taken almost 38 to 39% of its GSDP. So let us conclude. Let us fix the lowest ratio, that is 34%. Even that is much higher than the percentage fixed by Finance Commission. So this is an unsustainable debt. So that is sure. Again, when it comes to the expenditure side, now ideally even an individual or a state should borrow to to make capital expenditure so that he can earn money and return the loan or repay the interest as well as the principal. But here the shocking thing is that of the total revenue receipts of Kerala, around 39% goes to for salaries as well as other type of wages. Now, if you consider salaries, other type of wages plus pension and the repayment of interest, almost 83% of the revenue income receipts of Kerala government goes for that, which leaves just 17% with the government for any type of capital expenditure. Practically nothing happens in Kerala. It means that the state doesn't have the money or doesn't make money to repay the loans. So what happens? The state again takes loan to repay the old loan. It repurposes the amounts. During the last budget, there was a complaint had been raised by the opposition that the amount for taken for rebuild Kerala after floods was repurposed for salaries. So actually, without any spending on capital expenditure or projects, it is impossible actually to repay loans, and a financial crisis is inevitable. So actually, this is happening to Kerala. Now, why the income of Kerala is not increasing? So, if you want to repay loans, you need to increase your income or revenue receipts in the case of a state. The state expected that when GST was implemented, it was said that there will be 30% rise in tax collections. But when it materialized, it was just 10% of the tax, 10% rise. So it means that the tax collections of the state are have not met the target, and it is still far behind the target. According to the opposition as well as the report of CAG, around Kerala has a tax government has a tax arrears of around rupees 28,000 crore, and the state has failed to collect those tax arrears. And this is a shocking situation. When the state government has gone to the Supreme Court for additional borrowing, the government has failed to collect even the taxes due to the state government. That is a shocking situation. And another aspect is that the extravaganza and other misgovernance of the state government. For example, even when the state is going through a severe economic crisis, the government is embarking on huge extravaganzas like Navakerala Sadas or Loga Kerala Sabha and so many. And the ministers are buying new vehicles, and the expenditure on many other fronts. And one of the most shocking aspect of misgovernance in Kerala is that the left government always reappoints their people or their cronies in government service even after they retire. This is true to right from the chief secretary level to the lowest official. If you look at the former chief secretary and the former state police chief, again they are employed at huge salaries. On the one hand, these people are drawing pension from the state government, and they are getting huge salaries to the tunes of several lakhs per month. So the government always accommodates all the left men or who belong to the left service organizations in different posts. Actually, the government needs to take a decision that nobody gets a pension as well as a salary. So those who have retired, even if they are called back for giving expert advice, they should be given a small honorarium and not the full salary. Nowhere in the world that happens. And this is a huge expenditure to the state government. And when it comes to spending or giving advertisements or other things, the government is never bothered about the financial condition of the state. And this is one of the major reasons for the financial crisis that has hit the state. Though Kerala government often claims or alleges that North Indian states like Uttar Pradesh are being given more share of taxes or more amount grant by the central government, we need to consider the fact that when if you look at the GST collections of different states in India, Kerala is placed 14th, and Uttar Pradesh, states like Rajasthan or Uttar Pradesh are far ahead of us. The neighboring state of Karnataka is the second in India. Maharashtra is the state which collects the huge, largest GST amount in India. The Tamil Nadu also collects much more than Kerala. So, on different fronts, the claims of the government are not honest or true. So, the reason is that the Kerala government has failed to improve its income and contain or reduce its expenditure. So, anybody hit, even an individual who is hit by financial crisis, needs to curtail their expenditure and improve their income. Look at the public sector companies in Kerala. Just look at the KSRTC. In 2 years, in 2022 and 23, KSRTC was given rupees 4,000 crore as grant. Okay, there is nothing wrong in helping public sector institutions to revive, but they should be forced to make results also. Just because your cronies are posted there or your party men are there, they should not be allowed to rob the public exchequer. So this is also happening in Kerala. So when you takes a hard look at the income, the debt burden, the expenditure of state, unfortunately, one has to dismiss the arguments of Kerala government and believe what the union government says. This is the present situation in Kerala. The Kerala government needs to work earnestly to collect tax arrears due to it, to find new avenues of income, again to curtail expenditure, to cut down extravaganza, and to ensure that there is proper governance in the state. Otherwise, the spillover of the financial crisis will be felt by the common man. Already the government employees in Kerala are not getting salary on time. The welfare pensions have been delayed, and the amount for many welfare activities is not being released. Developmental activities are not taking place. This means that if the government doesn't makes a radical change in governance, the state is going to face crisis not only on the economic front but on the social front also. Thank you, and meet you with another topic shortly. This is Hari Kumar signing off. Bye.